God, you're in a mood today.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm just in a good mood today, man. Leave me alone.
Oh, I thought of that dropping I did when you were younger.
Yeah, it could be it too.
Yeah.
I
So
still got a dent. What?
this week
Huh?
we're gonna do that second podcast on Wednesday, and it'll come out when?
Thursday.
Thursday.
I think we said this last week, but we're actually doing it now. Got some technical difficulties.
We could say that. Yeah.
So now we're for sure doing it. It'll come out Thursday this week,
Yeah.
and it should start coming out every Thursday.
That's the goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But it's one of those, like, I mean, if we ain't got nothing, we ain't got nothing.
yeah.
You know.
Like, if nothing new happens, then we'll just skip.
Yeah. I mean, we can like fake our way through one. I don't know. We can fake our way through two.
Have we told the name yet?
I believe we did. It's
Okay.
Yeah, because it's called the Nerd Out because we aren't creative.
Yeah.
So
I just finished making the logo for it.
I know. I kind of like that logo.
It looks so cool.
Speaking of logo,
yeah,
we are supporting.
We're ripping the brand today.
Yeah. Colby was nice enough to buy us hats.
Company hats for the good old Campout.
Yeah,
and they're actually pretty cool. I like them.
They came out well. You know, I'm a little scared of washing it, but
that's why you don't.
Well, I mean, once you get that corn chip smell in there,
yeah, sweat ring, yeah. They're really nice though. I'm very happy with how they came out.
Yeah, they're comfy. A little small for me.
See, I didn't have to even change the size out the box, and it fit me perfect.
Yeah, but I have big brain. So
yeah, is that it?
Yeah, or water on the head. I don't know.
But I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like it. Your logo's crooked on yours, but it's not on mine, which is weird.
Well, yeah, but I mean, on Temu, this would be straight.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Where did you buy these at?
Amazon.
Was it Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'd looked into like trying to do something like that, but I was like, I mean, I'm old, so I'm like kind of out of touch with how to do all that crap, and I was like, I'm probably gonna get scammed or something. So,
how much would you pay for a hat like this? Like full price hat?
Like if we were selling them?
Not like for quality. How much would you pay for a hat of this quality?
$10.
What?
Yeah.
It's more than that, but
well, I mean, like I would pay more for like embroidering.
Yeah.
You know, like Canton's got his livestock hats.
Yeah.
Like
they're so nice.
Yeah, like I would probably push it at like 20, 25.
Yeah.
Something like that. But these hats, Campout hats, easily $4,000.
Easy.
I mean, solid
like,
investment.
The thing about that, if for some reason the podcast became like biggest podcast in the world, you know,
these would be first edition that you could sell.
These would be first edition that like would be worth some real money because they were the first piece of merchandise we ever made.
Yeah, we're kind of like that other cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin, but what's the name of the other one?
Dogecoin.
I don't know, but
okay,
I don't know the name of it because it's that horrible. So
yeah, we're those little people.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of like the Hawk Tui.
We are the Talk to a podcast.
Yeah, the Hawk Tui of digital currency.
Did you know she had a podcast?
Yeah. Did you know she did the Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, but a meme coin?
I think I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So you had this like group or whatever, and they made this Hawk Tui coin, and they like basically ran the price up on it, and like people bought into it, and then like all the like main people just dropped it. Just everybody sold at once, dropped it down. People lost a bunch of money.
Now it's worth nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to take financial advice from Huck to it, you know what? Give me a shot. You know, $4,000 for a hat ain't much.
Yeah.
You know, you sell it limited edition. We're only going to do 100 hats. You know, at $4,000 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's.
You know, I'm just
do you even know what that is?
No. Like 400,000.
Yes.
So, why do you gotta say it like that?
Because I know you don't know math, and I like to pick on you about it.
Yeah, you like throwing shade real hard.
Now, see, if I ask something about the Civil War, you got me. I know that, like, the North did something and the South did something. I
Most one, let it go.
don't. The South, never mind.
No, no. Now we're trying to get 4 grand a hat. You can't say that shit.
Yeah,
So,
we're trying to get on the Talk To a podcast.
oh yeah, but yeah. I mean, we'll look into getting more made, and
This was our trial run to see how
yeah,
good the quality would be,
yeah,
and I'm fairly pleased. But I see that you're gonna
yeah,
go try and
yeah. We'll
get it better.
yeah. I mean, shop around, see what other prices we can get, because at least we got something that we can, like, I want this.
Yeah,
So,
I want this, but like good.
I mean, they came out good. I like the colors. I like the gray and the orange.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I designed it myself.
yeah. I like that.
No AI.
No AI.
100% me, baby.
Yeah, yeah. They haven't got to hat making yet in AI.
Yeah, they're a little behind.
Um, but yeah, no, I like them. I think they'll work out good. Now we just got to come up with 2 more hats in the next, I don't know, year and a half, for the nerd out. So
I already got it, dude. I
yeah,
got it worked out. I might order it next week.
black and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, black and like turquoise, because that's what the color kind of looks like for the logo.
yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking, I got it figured out, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm with you. I feel it. So we had Snowmageddon Part 2.0.
Yeah, Snowmageddon finally hit, is what it was. We talked about it,
Well,
and now it's here. It was here. It lasted about a day.
yeah, like, I know everybody was freaking out about it. We wouldn't even have canceled school.
They did cancel school one day.
Yeah, I know, but, like, people were, like, canceling work, canceling school,
Yeah.
like, shut everything down, and back whenever I was in elementary school, we were pushing snow with the bus.
Yeah.
I remember the bus got stuck one time, and it was out by, I had a friend in grade school named Justin Shaw, and then, oh, what's his name? Everybody, like, crossed out. He had a dairy farm out there. Anyway, the bus was over in that area, and the bus got stuck. And so the bus driver, Mr. Salzman, had all the kids get off the bus and dig the bus out. Yeah, so we're all out there just shoveling snow with our bare hands,
Oh my gosh.
And we finally get the bus. Yeah, we all get back on the bus. He makes us all, like, sit in the back, and we're like, start jumping up and down. And we're like jumping up and down to get traction. And we finally get out. Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah. I remember he used to cross the creek whenever, the water would be over the bridge, because we had low water bridges everywhere. And he would open the door, and as long as it didn't get past the second step, he
Yeah.
would just keep going. Because I remember, I don't know what I did, but I was in the front seat, and I got in trouble for something.
Worse.
And he did that. And I'm like watching this water come in. I'm like, all right, I just thought it was cool. You know,
Second
apparently,
step, we're good, man.
well, I mean, really, as broad as a bus is, as low as it rides and everything,
Mhm.
it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Because
Flood that really fast.
well, the water is just pushing on the side of it, and if they get enough of it, it'll just push you off the edge of the bridge.
Yeah.
So
Like a sail on, pirate ship.
yeah, like, I know generations before me had it worse, but I'm not real sure how we survived. Like, like, we really did have lawn darts.
Yeah.
I mean, just full size handheld darts. Looked like a Scud missile flying.
With the metal spike and everything.
Mm,
Right in your foot.
We didn't have nothing was Nerf.
Yeah.
Like the Nerf,
Everything was its own brand.
yeah, like Nerf guns came out and everything,
Mhm.
and like nobody understood the point of why would you buy that?
Yeah.
We had BB gun wars.
Yeah.
Like that was our Nerf gun, was just like a Daisy BB gun.
Probably the sketchiest shit we ever had to have been, like, shooting each other with, bottle rockets and, the Roman candles.
Mm,
That's probably as far as our generation really got. I mean, we still had the, come home when the streetlights turn on, things
yeah,
like that. But I guess our generation wasn't so dangerous.
remember I did a drive by with a 200 count Saturn missile barrage, just holding it. Just
Oh, I would have loved to be in the 90s.
Well, it was good times. Yeah, we did, and we just sat up there at the park and did nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, just,
we did the same thing.
just shenanigans.
We always like to hurt ourselves.
I remember.
Let's climb on things and fall,
Well,
just cause.
the city park taught me. I can't remember this because this is one of his like favorite things. But when I was younger, I found out the hard way that if you slam a car in the park, it doesn't just come to a stop. Like
Mhm.
it's not a hard, bam, because I was moving the car, I put it in reverse, and was backing up. I had my feet out the door,
Mhm.
because I was just moving it backwards some, and I was like, "Oh, that's good." Go to put it up in the park and everything, and you just hear the transmission going click, 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 bang, right into the light pole. Yeah, I was like, "Oh boy."
We had a kid at our school. Well, he was in my grades, not a kid anymore. But he was backing out, I think. He was in some like smaller SUV,
Mhm.
like a Tahoe or something, or a Yukon, and he was going fairly fast, I think, in reverse.
Yeah.
And so in the school parking lot, we have um, like I guess you could say steel posts
Mhm.
with like wire cable connecting all of them. Well, you see, he hit one of them on the end, so the other end where it's connected. So he knocked the one out completely out of the ground,
Yeah.
the one he hit, and that threw the one at the other end of the cable just over and almost onto the school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was like fully derooted and everything. It was so funny. I wasn't there for it, but I came out as soon as it happened 'cause it was loud.
Yeah.
And like a bunch of kids came out, teachers were like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, it was really funny. And then it happened again recently. Someone in Jamie's grade, I think.
Yeah.
I think it happened again, but I need to change that. That's not a very good system.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Pretty funny though.
Yeah.
I love stupid shit we would do in high school.
Yeah. I mean, you remember forever. It's embarrassing, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
still fun.
I don't
First
know.
time I got drunk, ugh, so weird.
You ever like remember something embarrassing that you did, and you just like internally scream at yourself, like, "What the fuck did you do that?"
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if I was
purple
a
hair will be one of them.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was bad. That was a bad judgment call.
Well,
Why'd you let me do that?
I was saying no,
Yeah,
but
I remember.
I was outvoted.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
by
Yeah,
1 to 1.
yeah, it was 1-1. I got outvoted pretty hard on that one.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, I mean, I think it's important that I mean, one day you'll find out, but like, you kind of gotta let them make some mistakes.
yeah,
So, had purple hair was one of them.
yeah,
It wasn't so much the purpleness, it was the hairstyle that I hated more.
yeah. Looking back at pictures of it
Yeah,
now, I looked like everybody's fat lesbian aunt. Is what I looked like.
like, I could picture like, you didn't do it, but I could picture clearly, like, you doing, like, a Bieber hair flip and
Oh, I
right
did it all the time.
and going, "It's not a phase."
No, it's
Yeah. I know, but I could
but
see
yeah,
you doing it, just like, "It's
not a
not a
phase,
phase."
mom. I got you with you.
Yeah. You don't understand my struggles.
Nobody understands me.
Yeah, like, my Wi-Fi's not as good as, like you totally had, like, white kid problems. Yeah.
For about 2 years. And then I was back to normal. I just
Well,
had a weird 2-year phase, and I was back to normal.
yeah,
Deadpool came out, shit went sideways, and then I figured it out.
yeah. It's like, everybody goes through that, like, everybody gets that "woe is me" thing going, and it takes a while sometimes to get through it,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
yeah.
it was like 13 to 14.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I went through mine. I mean, a lot of people will go through it. I still, hell, I'm partially going through it, but but I don't know. Life sucks, and then it doesn't suck.
I missed my bald phase. That was pretty cool. I liked having no hair.
Yeah, I mean, I felt
I have a
like
good scalp for it.
you do, but I didn't want
Good
to
hit.
spend. I didn't want to spend that much money on white tank tops. Like, because I feel like that's the only thing that you could have really wore.
What's bad is I wore a lot of tank tops when I was doing that too.
Well, I know.
I didn't like unintentionally. I just did it all the time. I
Yeah.
looked like the Big Show because I had a pretty bushy beard when I was doing it.
It's the big slow
All I needed was the black.
leotard.
Yeah, leotard. There you go. I've been good, man. I could have made money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been set.
Oh my God. That made my eye twitch just thinking about that.
um, we started playing a new video game.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna actually that's probably gonna be the video playing on Dinner Now.
Yeah, we're gonna start incorporating video again. It's
Mm-hmm.
just gonna be like gameplay of us playing something
Yeah. Something random.
while the podcast is playing, so it's not like watch it. You're not gonna miss anything.
Yeah. No, I
It's
mean,
just something to have on screen.
yeah, because I mean, if it's like techie stuff, usually techie people listen to and watch podcasts, so
Yeah.
might as well have something, you know. And so like this was me playing a game that I've never played before.
And me teaching you how.
Yeah, I'm like running around looking like and you gotta like sail a boat and some guy boarded us.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool.
Sniped a guy with a pistol. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Uh,
So good at that game now. I only got it
I
like a
did
week
I
ago
did catch that too.
of me doing that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
weren't no, you weren't anywhere around.
Yeah, I was on deck or whatever. Yeah, like I
Clip
seen
it. Clip it, chat. Clip
yeah,
it.
yeah, like I seen the shot and then I seen his thing come up. Yeah, it should be on there.
Hope it is. I wanna have that video.
Yeah, because uh, this guy came up and was chasing me, so I jumped off the bridge, missed the water. It's an ocean, and I completely missed.
Yeah.
Hit the only land that you could possibly hit, and barely made that. And then whenever I got in the water, he got me. So
And then I like followed the guy with the harpoon gun and
yeah,
then ran out of shots in it, switched my pistol, first shot, and it was like 300 meters away. It was pretty cool.
yeah, it was a good shot. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna be
got.
thinking about that forever. I couldn't even see the guy. I just seen the little beacon for the item he stole.
Mhm,
I was just shooting at the bottom of the beacon and I hit him.
yeah,
I got some
I
stuff.
got that one guy that boarded. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll save all that for the.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we pretty much told the whole story,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot.
yeah, yeah.
We need to do more stuff like that.
I think it was fun. I don't think I would like it so much by myself.
Oh yeah, I tried playing it by myself and it
Yeah,
sucks.
but yeah, having people on there though, like because Jamie wants to play,
Yeah.
and I'm sure like Coulter will, um, they'll be drinking below deck, of course, but I'll help you with the sales.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
You drop anchor.
yeah,
I'll do the steering.
yeah, um, yeah. It was a
Did
lot
we
of
even
fun.
say what game it was?
I don't think so.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. But
So
yeah,
cool.
it is a pretty cool game. You got to sign up for Microsoft thing or whatever.
Yeah.
You have a Microsoft
You just have
log.
to attach your Microsoft account to it.
Yeah, I know, but I had to like, I somehow I have one. I don't know how.
Yeah.
So then I had to like resend the password and then like make a new one. And then, of course, I put in the password that I tried and they said that wasn't it. So then I put in a password that I would like to use. And they're all like, you can't use an old password.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I used an old one, then at some time you lied to me. Like,
At
because,
some point in time, you'd lie.
yeah, because the only reason I made another password is because you said that one didn't work. So, like, there's one password that if somebody gets it, as you guys would say, cooked. So,
Well, it is an Xbox Studios game that PlayStation bought some rights for,
yeah,
and now they're allowed to have it on their store.
yeah. Well, let's save that for the nerd
Okay.
because I can feel Canton going to sleep.
All right, let's talk about Convoy.
Dude, that is actually it's a classic movie, but it's horrendously bad.
I'm building a DVD collection for when the world ends,
Hmm.
and the most recent one I bought was Convoy and Red Tails.
What I mean, Why are you building a collection of DVDs for when the world ends?
Well, not for like when the world ends. Like I'm a big movie guy,
Mhm.
you know, and internet isn't reliable. And sometimes I would like to watch a movie,
Mm.
you know. And if you know how Netflix like they'll switch out old movies.
Mhm.
Like we have so many movies, and the next month we're gonna take them all away and give you new ones.
Mhm.
Like Convoy, the only way you're gonna be able to watch that movie ever is
Yeah.
renting it on like Prime.
Yeah.
So I paid $1 for it, and I can watch it for the rest of my life for free.
Yeah, and, like, I enjoyed watching it, just
Yeah,
because of I don't know, it was such a big deal back in the day whenever it came out.
yeah.
It was really dated whenever I was there, whenever I watched it, but,
Mhm,
yeah, watching old movies like, you know, Convoy, Smoking the Bandit,
mhm.
you know, like, uh, trying to get those movies made today, good luck.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's so many, like, racist and sexist moments. I mean, they're hilarious,
Yeah, this is
but
dark humor.
yeah, but it's all like, "Oh my god." Like, I'm in shock because I haven't heard a joke like that,
Yeah,
since that movie was new.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do
Well, we
like
need to save the movies for the nerd out thing.
well, I mean, we don't have to do all I mean, just the, nerdy, dorky ones.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody likes comic book movies.
Canton.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know, I felt a little girly on that one.
You sounded a little girly on that one.
Uh,
Ew.
I don't know.
Nope.
What the hell that one? Ew, or whatever.
Stop. All right, we're deleting the podcast.
God, I can't wait to get cat ears.
Read off your list, old man. What do you got?
Well, I had the garage cleaned out, paid to have that done.
Yes.
Yeah, why are you excited? Because it was like half your shit I had thrown away.
No, it was not. It was like 10%,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 boxes.
That's a big ass 10%.
It was a big ass pile.
Yeah.
Um, so I was thinking here, all right,
No, it's gonna what?
I'm gonna replace all the trash in your garage.
With what?
My piece of trash. Okay.
Your truck.
All I want to do is put the nose of the garage in it, so I can do motor work to it
Mm-hmm.
while it's cold,
Mm-hmm.
and then have it running by spring.
Son, you still have the door blocked with your chair that you won't let go.
It was Grandpa's chair.
That you haven't done a thing with.
I'm saving it for whenever I can do something with it. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
So that stops you from getting a bottle of Elmer's wood glue.
Where am I gonna put it? Why would I fix it if I couldn't put it anywhere?
Why is it? How is this my problem?
It's not.
It's my garage, but somehow it's my problem.
Well, it's the rule of law. I'm your son, so you are my problem.
I will do my best to time it in a way where you won't be home whenever I have it in the front yard set ablaze.
I would be so sad.
And I know you want to keep the chair, but
It's a good chair.
first off, I'm not even. I don't even want the truck nosed into the garage because once you do, I mean, you're stuck in there. You're not getting out.
There's a side door.
Which is blocked by your chair
And tractor parts. Thank you.
and the hood of the tractor.
That weighs like 10 pounds.
Yeah, that I wouldn't have to be over there if I didn't have to put the whole tractor back together.
You only have to put the hood back on, but yeah.
Because I already put everything back together.
Yeah, quit acting like it's a problem now.
I'm gonna go with a hard no on that.
Whatever.
Well, and I mean, if you want to chip in money on this whole me getting it cleaned out deal,
How much was it?
200.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll freeze my ass off. Don't worry.
All right. All right.
I heard that they did find a good spot for my new toolbox. I told them to put it there. I was like, hey, can you make this work? They made it work.
Oh,
That's a perfect spot for my toolbox, too.
cool. Good.
To the right side of my workbench,
Mm-hmm.
my nice one, I love that workbench. I've got my old toolboxes, my first ones, if you will, right? On the left, we got the brand new
Mm-hmm.
Matco,
Yeah.
you know, Graduation present. Love it.
Yeah.
All unorganized and almost none of my tools are in it, but it's there.
Most of mine are.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still have a brand new set of screwdrivers that I haven't put in it yet.
Yeah, I know.
They're just sitting to the side.
No, they're under the coffee table.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've used it yet.
No, I know. No, you're like, hey, that's nice.
Weirdly enough, I'm pretty sure one of them's missing.
Uh,
I haven't opened it since the day you bought it for me. And I think one of them's missing.
yeah, this is why I I I've
This is
cut
what
back
became
on
next things.
spending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, whenever you bought me that screwdriver set, that was a weird day because nothing was going on. I didn't do anything good, didn't do anything bad, but
Mhm.
you just randomly come home and was like, "Yeah, I was thinking of you."
Yeah.
I was like, "What's wrong with you? How
Well,
much was it?" You were like, "Oh, like 350." I'm like,
yeah.
"Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
That's like half of a brand new anything."
Yeah, but
You know,
you're wanting to get into the mechanic field, and yeah, you had a purple and white, no, purple and gray box, right?
purple and stainless steel.
Yeah.
Well,
And
gray too. Yeah.
yeah, so purple and gray box. These were black and purple screwdriver set. So and having a really good screwdriver set, like you can get by with a lot of Harbor Freight stuff. But there's key things that you need that really should be like name brand.
Yeah.
Toolbox being one of them. They're way too expensive. You know,
Hmm.
but there is such a difference, and you'd be amazed how much more you actually enjoy working on something whenever you have the space for your tools that you need.
Hmm.
They're all organized, and you're just walking over, going to the correct drawer, sliding it open, grabbing, sliding it shut. It just
Yeah.
it's so good.
Whenever I was working on my truck about a week or two ago,
Hmm.
I wheeled the toolbox out there and was
Hmm.
using it, and it was really, really even unorganized.
Yeah.
It was still really nice because I knew the general idea where everything was because it wasn't completely unorganized.
Hmm.
I had my sockets drawer was still all put together. My screwdriver drawer was put together. I knew exactly what it was. So nice. I loved it.
Whenever I was mechanicing, I organized and cleaned my tools every 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is
And
the smart thing to do.
yeah, I would just take the time. If I had time during work, I would do it. But if I was busy, I would do it after I clocked out or go up there on Saturday, either way,
Hmm.
and just clean and organize them.
Hmm.
Just so that way, slide out, grab it. I know exactly where it is. So I actually really enjoy working on stuff when I can have that.
Yeah,
The only reason I don't get to have that is because everybody likes to use my shit.
got good shit, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I got another toolbox at the office, and I'm probably gonna bring it back. It's not as good as the Matco or anything like that, but gonna work good enough. Cobalt actually is not a bad toolbox.
No, it's not.
Um, so like, I mean, you don't have to go Matco or Snap-on, but buy you a good tool chest,
Yeah,
and it's worth the money.
I want you to know for how much like Matco stuff we have and how much Matco stuff you bought me.
Yeah,
I will never in my entire life spend that much money on Matco stuff.
yeah, because you're not doing it every day.
Probably not.
Yeah,
But I find that to be a Matco and Snap-on are stupid money brands. I think like you have to have stupid money to spend that much money on something.
you do, but I mean, if you're doing it every day, it is a solid investment. Like
You have a little bit more convenience. It's not a lot more.
okay, so like take your like Craftsman Impact, right? You love that thing.
Yeah.
You'll use it every day and this, that, and the other.
Had it for 5 years and it
Mhm.
has never left me stranded.
I wouldn't give it a month in the shop.
I used it when I was working at the dealership,
Yeah, but you weren't doing like heavy stuff all the time.
taking off lug nuts with it.
Yeah, but like car lug nuts, like you weren't like pulling shit off a frame and
No.
like you weren't hitting it real hard.
Okay.
You know, yeah, like whenever you're using them day in, day out, 5, 6 days a week, you kind of want to go name brand on some things.
For me,
I wouldn't
whenever,
go above Milwaukee. I
yeah,
mean, I'm not saying that buy Matco or buy Snap-on.
yeah.
I wouldn't go above Milwaukee, but I wouldn't go like below Craftsman. Like I'm not hitting up Harbor Freight for their impacts.
Well, the one thing that I do have a pretty good argument for is the Harbor Freight air impact. Because whenever I did work at the dealership, there were some things that impact couldn't do, like
Yeah.
big dually lug nuts or diesel,
Hmm.
big vehicles, big trucks. And I needed something with a little more oomph, and I didn't have very much money. And I went to Harbor Freight and bought, I think it's a Pittsburgh air impact for like
Yeah.
$50,
Yeah.
and it
Those are
still
fun.
works.
Yeah.
It works great.
Yeah. I
And it's
mean,
nice.
it like you can go Craftsman if you wanted to on like air impacts. Air impacts are different. If you take care of them and you oil them and stuff like that, some are going to have a little more pressure than other, but it's all going to come down to your air pressure, how much you got in your air tank, and how much of a flow you got coming into the gun.
Yeah.
You don't want to run the normal nipple coming off of the air gun. You want the bigger chuck.
Yeah.
So that way you can get more airflow and stuff like that. And then you oil it daily, and you're good.
I'm a big Craftsman guy, so I got to make a good fight for
Yeah,
my
but
cheaper tools.
if you're going to go cordless, I mean, if you're going to do mechanic and stuff, I would go Milwaukee. If you're going to do like contracting work, Craftsman, DeWalt is fine for that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't use DeWalt like mechanic, heavy duty mechanic or
No.
diesel mechanic. So
I have, because like I do contracting work right now,
mm,
and you got me a tool bag for work.
mm,
It's, by the way, amazing gift.
yeah,
Every day I like go and need it. I
mm,
have everything because I loaded it full of shit,
yeah,
and I always need that bag for something.
yeah,
And people are using stuff out of my bags. They didn't bring it. Like it is the most perfect and best gift. And every single thing in that bag is Craftsman, or I think I have a couple like Matco sockets or something,
yeah.
just in case like I have to take off um like joist bolt or something.
You stole my sockets?
No, the sockets you gave me.
Well, I gave them.
You gave them because I opened the special case that they come with. And I was like, hey, I need to take this off the lid so I can put it in my box. And you said, all right. I
Oh
cut off
yeah,
the lid.
yeah. No, I remember I got you that
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Um,
I was thinking of the big impact ones.
those are the impact ones.
No, I mean the big ones that
Oh,
that were on that. They ran on the top.
you told me to just put it in my box, so makes it mine now.
Oh, this motherfucker. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I could talk about like mechanic and stuff all day. I wasn't that great at. I mean, I was a parts changer. I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't like a mechanic.
The only
But
time I wasn't a parts like changer, like I
mm,
was more or less a maintenance guy whenever I worked at the dealership.
hmm,
I did have to do some fairly intensive work on like 2020 Jeep
yeah,
Wrangler, but that was the only thing.
yeah.
Um,
Maintenance. Being a maintenance mechanic is a lot more fun than being like a you know, uh, certified. In this and that and the other like that.
I hated being a maintenance guy.
Oh,
I hated it so much.
I think you hated the job, like the jobs you had to do.
Yeah, I don't like tires was the main thing.
Mm,
I hate doing tires.
yeah,
But like oil changes, sure, why not, dude?
yeah,
Like my number one tool I used working there was, which I think is funny, I talk shit about Matco, but it was the like 3 foot or 2.5 foot, whatever, Matco ratchet. It wasn't a breaker bar, but it was the size of a breaker bar and it was a ratchet.
yeah.
I used that. That was my most used tool.
Oh, I know. That's why I let you use it.
It was so great. I love that thing.
Yeah, because I use it all the time in the shop. But and that's one of those things where you want to go name brand because I mean you're putting a lot of torque onto something.
Yeah, on some teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're really wanting to have something that you know is going to hold up, and if it starts to wear out, it is warranted.
For
Yeah,
life,
yeah, because I can trade that in at any time.
which is awesome. I love that.
But um, you,
Craftsman ain't got that. They have like a 90-day or something like that.
yeah, they used to have like a lifetime warranty.
I don't know if they do now. I don't think so.
No, I like
I've broken a lot of Craftsman sockets
yeah, that was
with impacts, but
yeah. Well, I mean that's so the difference in between like the black impact sockets and then the chrome sockets, right?
Yeah, the black are made with more steel, and the chrome are made with more aluminum, I think.
Well, so the you want to use the black impact sockets because um, they'll actually give before the aluminum ones.
Really?
Yeah,
I've broken a lot of chrome ones. I've never broken a impact one.
yeah, but because they give, like they'll slip before this one does.
Oh.
So you're putting all that torque on there, and your impact one will slip if it needs to slip, whereas your chrome one won't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You
It'll just
know,
snap it. Yeah.
yeah, it's either going to snap the socket or it's going to, strip out your gun, one or the other.
Yeah.
So, but that's why you use the impact one. It's not because it won't break; it's because it will slip.
Hmm.
So that's
Makes sense.
the point of them. So yeah, it's not because they're tougher.
That makes sense to me. Um, I don't know. What else you got?
Well,
I'm blank like today.
what about this garage?
Yeah.
I noticed a few things.
Okay.
When you were going through your redneck phase.
But yeah.
Yeah, could you kindly get that out of my garage?
But it's decoration.
No, it's not. It's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
Your skin that you have on the wall.
A raccoon hide. Yeah.
And then whatever is melted on. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just some people who don't know. There's just something on my box. I know it's a like stack of hides from something
Mhm.
that I'm sure I had a plan for at one point in time. That just over the past like 2-3 years,
Mm.
it just eroded to just a ball of fluff now.
Well, since we're kind of past that whole, you know, rebellious, son phase,
Hmm.
let me ask you, why? Whenever I specifically asked, don't do that.
Well, I seen logic in it in my head. Even if Dad didn't, I seen the big picture.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, no real reason or
No,
anything.
no, nothing real.
Yeah.
I just sounded cool. I can go shoot a raccoon, make a hat. Yeah, you
Mhm.
bet. Went out there, shot me a raccoon, did the hide, never made the hat, just put it on the wall.
Well,
I
so
took down an antique tool to put it on the wall too.
yeah. You know what the worst thing about like going out in the garage is?
Huh.
Is I see like I went out there and I see like a few failures. Like, hey, don't skin random dead animals in my garage, please.
Not random. I hunted them.
uh But please don't skin random dead animals in my
Okay.
garage, please.
Yeah. You're making me
Mm,
sound like Jeffrey Dahmer here.
right. And you're like, meh, we're gonna hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
You know. And then I see a broken golf club.
That's not from me.
I don't know who it's from.
We know who it's from.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Okay. When we're done with this, I would really like to know who,
Okay.
because I would like to wrap it around their neck.
Hey, I bought you new golf clubs.
You did.
Not out of guilt, because I know who it is, but
Mm.
I knew you had broken ones.
Yeah. The whole point of that is hey, look, there's somebody's stuff. Something that somebody obviously likes. I'm gonna break it.
I think I did that very often as a kid. I feel like I was much better than that than most kids.
I had a red Dodge truck um, that had a bunch of dents on the driver's side due to a slingshot
A slingshot.
or BB gun, one or the other.
You're talking about the red Dodge that I wrecked?
Uh huh.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, yeah. I had a bunch done. I don't know who did it, but yeah, I had several things on
I
the side.
doubt I did it because up until I wrecked it, I was in love with that truck. Like I
Mhm.
wanted it more than anything in the world.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. I think you told me a name one time.
Jamie. No, I
No,
don't know who it
no,
was.
it was somebody you guys knew, but um, yeah. And then I see my old like Coleman lantern.
Mhm.
You got to have the kerosene for and
Mhm.
the element inside, and it's
Mhm.
got glass all the way around it. Well, the
Mhm.
glass is broke in it because somebody's like, "Hey, look, there's something that somebody likes."
I think I actually know the story for that one. I'm pretty sure you were there for it and you don't remember it.
Mhm. Pretty sure I wasn't.
I'm pretty sure like you were showing it to me, and then I dropped it. You don't think so?
I would remember that.
Okay, then I probably dropped it at some point.
Uh, I
It wasn't
found
intentional if I did break it.
I found it just laying in the middle of the floor.
Okay, then that wasn't me then. I would have picked it up or something.
Yeah, I just seen it. I found it laying in the middle of the floor.
If I
After,
was young enough, I would have picked it up and hit it, but
yeah, it was after um a, a n- there was uh, a function in there.
Mm.
There yeah. Um. So yeah, I wasn't real thrilled. So I go and I'm like, yeah, don't nobody listen to a fucking word I say.
Yeah. Aren't you
So
glad we're out of that phase now?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I really am too pretty to go to jail.
Yeah,
So
you'd be screwed,
yeah, I mean,
literally.
yeah, like I'm not. I don't know. Like I'm not mad about it. It's just one of those things where it's like, huh, maybe I made some wrong turns. Yeah.
Maybe I should have went to Walgreens that day.
Well, no, like I didn't think anything like that, but like like because when you
People
were
still know you get condoms at Walgreens, right? Like, that's a normal thing.
you would know.
Okay.
um,
I didn't know. I thought I was just speaking to like you.
condoms, never heard of
Yeah,
them.
barely know her.
Never even met. Uh, I love all those excuses on those too. Like that guys will come up with like, "Hey, I'm allergic." It's like, no, you're not.
But there were balloons at your birthday party.
No, nobody is allergic for 2 minutes. Like, I'm sorry.
Mm, snake venom?
Hey, you got more than 2 minutes on that.
I guess so.
So I mean, just
It's so funny.
saying.
I man, come on.
Oh, but yeah, no, I thought like maybe I should have went more the discipline route.
Maybe.
When you were younger, I did,
Yeah.
but I was like,
Like
okay,
teenage years.
they're older, and I put surprisingly too much faith in you guys. Like, they're good boys. They'll be fine out there. They won't tear anything up. Holy hell, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a damn raccoon?
I mean, you guys turned out great. So, like, obviously, something was done right. But
YouTube.
yeah, yeah,
We were YouTube raised
yeah.
with our certification.
God, I hated that phase. When you guys were on, like,
What's up, guys?
oh my God,
Yeah,
that
that was
was
rough.
horrible.
It was always Jacksepticeye too, which I thought was
Yeah,
funny.
that's where the purple hair came from. It
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, did he do the purple?
No, he did green.
Yeah, and then the Mark Pliers did purple, I think.
Mark Empire did pink.
Whatever.
Um, yeah. And then I think this other guy named Ken, I think he did purple, but I didn't watch him.
I just yeah. But yeah, you guys would be talking and everything and go into like full YouTube mode. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just turn this car around. I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no way I'm taking you
You
in
picked
public.
up water. You're out.
Yeah, yeah. I still do not understand that whole trash talking thing on video games. But
Well, you just get so into it.
oh man, yeah.
You know you had the exact same experiences on Halo. The
No,
exact same.
there was so like on um, ours was just like vulgar and racist.
Mhm.
Like that was our lobbies or whatever, and
That's how Black Ops 2 lobbies were.
yeah, and they're easy to ignore, they're just being vulgar or racist, like you're like, yeah, whatever. But
Mhm.
man, y'all say some hurtful shit. Like, yeah, that's like I heard Brooklyn on her like Roblox or whatever, and somebody done something. She goes, yeah, that's why you're fat. I was all like, God Almighty, like, yeah,
Just a lot.
yeah, like it's hilarious. Like you
She's
got,
gotten banned on Roblox like 5 times.
yeah, she's got like one more, and then she's perma banned. But like you got like the crap you gotta say is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I find it just endlessly funny. But at the same time, I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's such a fine line of like keyboard warrior
Yeah.
because like AOL chat rooms. I know that is fucking dating myself, but AOL chat rooms were like that. where people would say all kinds of stuff. Like, oh, meet me at TGI Fridays, or some
Meet
shit.
me at Applebee's on Friday.
Yeah, yeah, like and of course, nobody shows up because it's like they're not even in the right state, and
Yeah, they're in California, you're
yeah,
in New Orleans, whatever, yeah.
yeah, but it's not like you could message them on the go. Like if you wanted to know if they showed up, that guy would have to call the Applebee's landline,
Yeah.
you know, talk to the bartender, be like, "Hey, is there a guy out there in the parking lot? Looks kind of mad, probably in a trench coat."
The
There's a lot of trench coats back then for some reason.
90s were weird, yeah.
Dude, so weird, especially whenever the Matrix came out. Oh,
Everybody wanted the tiny little black glasses
oh yeah,
and the
gotta,
trench coats.
yeah, yeah, and
And
then
everybody started putting grease in their hair again.
yeah, and then 8 Mile came out.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many white rappers. Like,
Is it bad how much I know about the 90s?
I mean, you should learn your history. Yeah,
The world history books, the 90s.
yeah, yeah. I mean that was my present, but
You know what's going to get really weird?
but
Whenever world history books become in color, that's going to be weird.
yeah,
They don't
yeah,
have anything in history books whenever I was in school until like, the 70s and 80s. That's the last like new thing in history books. And the next edition is going to be the 2010s, shit like that.
yeah. Well, it's like, I mean, if you really like look back at like the cowboy era, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when was that? Like 18,
16.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
1600s.
I mean, that's
1700s, somewhere around there. Not 18.
that wasn't 1700. Like we didn't even have electricity. I don't think. Then. I mean,
So like 1600s. You're talking about like uh cowboys and Indians?
yeah, but that wasn't that like there was some places that had electricity. Like there was cowboy stuff going on the same time that there was like a Model T.
What?
Yeah.
You're just thinking about John Wayne, man.
No, the Model T, so like New
I'm just
York,
giving you shit,
like New
Dad. I'm
York.
gaslighting
No,
you.
I know, but like New York, for instance, right? Like
Yeah.
like everything was like horses.
Okay.
Like there was like this whole like crew that just went around cleaning the streets of horse shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then the Model T came out, and it was like literally like 3 months later where there was no more horses. Like they were like shooting horses, to get rid of them.
Really?
Yeah, because like we were done with them,
Yeah.
and it's like what the hell. But
A lot of my horses are so expensive now.
I mean, probably. I mean, they tried to like sell them or whatever, but they had some name. I don't remember what the name for them was, but like we're not that far away. Like
Yeah.
I mean, that was like 100 years ago, 150. I've knocked off 43 of those years.
You're talking about when the Model T came out?
No, no, I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
like cowboy
Yeah.
days. Like that wasn't that long ago. Civil War wasn't that long ago. Like,
I guess whenever I think of cowboys, I think like full leather, doesn't eat nothing outside of an iron skillet, like
yeah.
16, 1700s is kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, what was Abraham Lincoln was like? Number president was he? Like 16th? He's
I
in
want to say sooner than that, but
no, he was in the teens. I think he was like the 16th or something
I
like
thought it was the
that.
19th, but
Something like it. I don't know. But we'll Google that later. But and we're only at what 55,
46, 47.
46. Yeah. So
I think Trump is supposed to be the 49th or 48. I don't remember. We're not 50 yet.
yeah. So, but I mean, you see what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it's not that far away.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. It seems like it's forever ago. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like I mean, there's probably still somebody alive that was like in the cowboy time frame. Well,
Highly doubted, but possible.
well, the cowboy stuff was after the Civil War. I'm not talking like the frontier, like Midwest and all that, but
Hmm.
like there's still cowboy shit going on with Abraham Lincoln.
You think people are still alive from that time period?
I mean, tail end maybe. Somebody's at like 103. Be pretty close.
All right. I'll let you do you, boo. We're at 2025.
Even not.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's what 2 generations away.
Uh, Something like that, sure. Yeah. Not that far off.
Yeah, it's weird. Like you compare like the amount of time that we've been a country
Yeah.
to everybody else, and like we're a fucking baby.
Yeah. We're not that old. See now, Scotland, old as hell.
Yeah,
Ireland, old as hell.
yeah,
We just babies.
yeah.
Um,
I'd love to read like a history book from like England and like learn what they teach about our side.
yeah.
Because it's not the same.
No,
You know, history is written by the victors. So
it's true. That would be interesting. I don't know. Hmm.
I, I don't. There was this one thing where like America actually didn't win.
Really?
Yeah, England just decided that it's not cost effective
Hmm.
for them to fight the war whenever they could just make a settlement.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
It
like
makes enough sense for people to believe it.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think that's right, but
I don't know, dude. I wasn't there.
I know I won't. It, I- it's not American to like feel like like we just settled out of court. You know, like I don't
Yeah,
like that. I like the romance of it. Of like we fought and then we kicked their ass and they left.
they're writing the stories about us. Like the Boston Tea Party was
Yeah,
just because we had an overstock. you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, everybody just pissed off at tea. You know, and I that's why we drink coffee because fuck England and all that.
Yeah.
Which all right, tea's better. I'm
That's what we
sorry.
call their scones biscuits.
Yeah, but what do you think's better, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Yeah, all day.
Cold tea.
Yeah, I for the life of me, I cannot figure out the hot tea with milk in it.
Yeah. Well, they're just replacing the bean with a leaf. That's all they're doing. They're dressing it the
Yeah,
exact same with cream and sugar and
yeah. Well, because that's what they could grow there, so that's why they sent it.
yeah.
Like it wasn't because they liked it better. It's because that's what they grew. That was their money maker.
Yeah.
And then we're like, nah, we're gonna drink these beans.
Yeah. We like the bean
Yeah,
water instead.
and everybody knows like how bitter coffee is, like black coffee, like how it could be
Gross.
like really bitter and everything. And we're just like drinking it, going like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good shit, man.
Then they used to drink beer for breakfast,
Yeah.
like really, but it was warmed up.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was warm beer.
Warm beer. Ugh.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I mean, you think that's weird, but I mean, it's not like they had refrigerators.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was warm.
I always see those memes like giving a Victorian child something from our generation
Mhm.
and like how like they would probably die from it.
Yeah.
Like give a Victorian child a Dorito. Done for.
Do you realize that they wouldn't understand what Jello was?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a refrigerator to put it in.
Yeah.
How's it going to set up?
I barely
Yeah.
understand Jello, dude.
Yeah. But
Transparent food? What?
the fact that we have so much food compared to back then. Yeah, because like, okay, I'm hungry, time to go shoot something. You know,
Yeah.
they had that. But I mean, like, I don't like they didn't live as long because they didn't have like medicine and stuff. Like an old age back then was like 40, and you were like ancient.
Yeah.
But um,
So I'm not wrong when I call you old.
no, no, you're not historically. But 40 is the new 30. No, it's not.
Isn't it weird how we peaked on that though?
What?
And now we're going like the average lifespan is going down. Like we,
Yeah.
we peaked on like it was a constant gradual up
Hmm.
on how long an average person would live for.
Hmm.
And now in the past like I don't know 30, 40 years, whatever, it's peaked and now we're going back down
Yeah, because
steadily.
well, our medicine was out producing our food production, right?
Yeah.
Like we were forced to have like fresh food, and like we didn't have like access to a bunch of sugar, a bunch of bread. Like we had access to it, but not like in overabundance.
Yeah.
The fact that I can go 3 blocks and get the biggest cup of pure sugar
Mm-hmm.
in a liquid form that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like all these frappes and all that shit was non-existent. Like
Mm-hmm.
the closest thing you could get to a cappuccino whenever I was a kid was like some cream and like the whole sugar shaker. That that
Yeah.
was that was your Crappuccino,
Yeah.
so, but now our mass food production, has caught up and surpassed our medicine, so our medicine can't keep us going,
Yeah.
you know, so food is just so much worse,
Yeah.
so,
Well, it's just worse for you in general.
yeah, I don't know, I just kinda thinking what else I should do with that garage. This is first year, I'm getting rid of all the exercise equipment because nobody's used it,
Okay.
so I'm getting rid of 90% of my dishes.
Yeah.
So
Get rid of everything.
I'm so looking forward to getting rid of all the dishes.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been talking about
So
it for like a year,
yeah,
getting rid
and
of all the dishes except
it,
for the bare minimum.
yeah, it's amazing. Like why? I'm like looking at the sink, going, "That's why."
Yeah.
I mean, if you got 20 plates,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna use 20 plates.
Yeah.
So
I think we need to do better at restocking throw away dishes because I didn't even know we had red Solo cups. I've been using the same cup for the past like 3 days
yeah, well,
because we didn't do dishes. We didn't have any more clean cups, but you had all these Solo cups. I didn't even notice were there.
dishes.
I'm not the only one that has to do them.
What are you guys having like a staring contest on this or what? Like like a little showdown,
What's that supposed to mean?
huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Like I did them last time, or I did them last. Like what are we doing?
Sharing responsibility of the household?
Yeah, did anybody ever talk about it?
No, it should
No.
be a given that it should
No,
be a
yeah,
shared
yeah, it should
responsibility.
be a given. Yeah. Yeah, lack of communication is the end of the world.
I bet
So
if you lived here by yourself, there'd be a thing full of dishes every time I come over.
I have lived here by myself for years and
I'm talking
never
about current self.
current self.
Yeah,
If I lived here by myself, I would not have that issue.
you're getting triggered a little bit.
Like, well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm passionate about it.
You know, the last time I used a plate here,
Yeah.
I haven't dirtied a plate in
Uh,
like 2 weeks.
yeah, I haven't dirtied a plate since I did the whole diet thing.
Well, yeah, because you ate from a gas station for a month.
Right.
That doesn't make you better than me.
There was more dishes whenever I was doing that than whenever I was eating here.
I'm saying I've been using the same plate for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, or just throwing it out here. Put it in the dishwasher.
I'm saying to like save use of dishes, I've been using the same plate, just
Okay.
rewashing it before I use it again.
Seeing that, but that doesn't solve the problem of what's in the sink.
No problem.
Hence why they're all getting thrown away.
Is this supposed to be entertaining for people?
At this point, I don't care. If I make my point on this, I don't care if they've turned it off by now. Like, man, listen to this guy bitch.
Well, don't forget we're putting out another
Yeah.
later this week. I hope you guys
No.
are excited.
No, I think it's important for you to know. Like,
Okay.
am I wrong?
No, it's just not important for 30 other people.
Oh, they, they've listened to us this long. They know what we're about.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they know I'm grumpy and
I'm
opinion.
grumpier.
Yeah, and I'm opinionated, and you want to fight with me on everything.
True. I love it. It's my
Yeah,
favorite thing.
yeah, that's like our calling card, I guess, or something like that.
We like to bitch.
Yeah, what's something we can agree about?
Um, Christian Bale is the best Batman.
Mm, we're so close.
Heath Ledger was the best Joker.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
There you go.
that's and I really hated it. I mean, well, shit. See, we're back in nerd out territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Waffles are better than pancakes?
Ooh.
Nah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, they
Okay.
are.
Maple syrup or honey?
Maple syrup.
Okay, we disagreed. All right.
Why would you put honey on a waffle?
Because it's more healthy and it's better.
If you're eating a waffle, why are you worried about health?
Because it's so unhealthy.
Then don't eat a waffle. Like,
all right, we're back to where we started.
Yeah, it's like
okay. I got another one. All right, Marlboro or Camel?
Marlboro.
Thank you.
Back to the waffle.
Okay.
So like because on Sundays I was going up to Judy's and like I would have like a pancake like
Yeah.
every Sunday, and I'm sitting there like, and I'd eat it, and every time I'd feel guilty just thinking like I just ate a whole ass fucking birthday cake for
Yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, and like the pancake's so big, and you put your butter and your syrup on it and everything, and you can't get all the way through it before it crosses that mushy threshold.
Yeah.
Is you got there's a time frame.
Yeah.
You
There's a
know?
due date.
Yeah, because I mean, and I ended up like just like I don't know if anybody else does this, but like I'll eat all around the edge of the pancake and save the middle for last.
You're psychotic. That's what it
The
is.
best part is the side. Like
Yeah, it is. Why would you eat it first? You're supposed to enjoy it throughout. Start at one side, work your way across.
Yeah, I get
Like
that.
reading a book, not drawing circles over and over. Just doing swirls on a piece of paper.
Huh. But no, it was I don't know. Yeah, that's my weird pancake deal. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for this
Sounds
week.
good. See y'all.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Like I see,
See
like
y'all on Thursday, actually.
you don't even know like how hard he was rubbing his forehead, like and like I don't want to get out of
The
here.
past like 20 minutes has been probably the worst episode we ever had. So,
That's not my fault.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not the one that sat and talked about dishes for the past 30 minutes. Talking about fucking plates.
it's an important issue.
It's an important part of American society.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go before I stab you with one of those forks I'm getting ready to throw away.
Hey, bye.